Boom. I think that's the launcher. I love it. Her spine. Good trailer, good trailer. Alright, let's do some Azucena, huh? Let's read hers. Hers is actually a bit more insightful. Azucena Milagros Ortiz Castillo. Nice. Also known as the Coffee Queen. Azucena is the only daughter of the family running the Ortiz farm, a Peruvian coffee plantation. She breaks into the world of MMA to serve as the poster child for her family's farm, where she becomes an MMA champion, beloved by her fans for her cheerful personality and fearless fighting style. Also, that means she's not going to have any story significance to the Jin, Mishima, Kazuya conflict. She's not going to be relevant to the story, guys. Alright, let's all agree on that. She's not going to be relevant. She decides to compete in the King of Iron Fist tournament to promote further and boost recognition of the family farm. An MMA fighter who dodges attacks with a special stance. Azucena fights with sly and unconventional movements that are based on MMA techniques. Her signature move is the Libertador, a pose that provokes the opponent. She shifts into a stance where she can no longer block, but instead instinctively detects and dodges her opponent's high and low attacks. Not mids, but still. That's kind of buff. I can't think of any stance in the game in older Tekken games that avoids both highs and lows. So I think that's a first. This special stance and her movements allow her to keep opponents from gaining momentum. The Libertador pose becomes even more powerful in heat state, where Azucena automatically launches her counterattack after dodging an attack, putting more pressure on her opponent. Well, we see that in the trailer too. So also, if you read that, I guess it implies like you don't, like after you dodge with that stance, you know, it just creates a whiff, and I guess you get to do anything you want afterwards. Sometimes it's something big, sometimes it's something small. But in heat, she always gets something probably pretty chunky. At least the attack we see her do in the trailer seems pretty chunky. Azucena's primary aim to advertise her family's coffee and represent the Ortiz farm as their only daughter is highlighted by her actions throughout her fights. For example, when she KOs her opponent with her Rage Heart, a special cinematic scene is shown that looks like a TV commercial advertising her coffee. Cool. AOP crushes high, mids, and sun lows. That's true. That's true. AOP Duck. I heard that's weaker in Tekken 8, but I don't know. Like, the game's changing so much still. Her ancient martial arts style elements and coffee farm roots represent her Peruvian origin. While many characters in her stage, I love the llamas, by the way. Reminds me of the Tekken 6 sheep stage. While many characters in the Tekken series specialize in authentic martial arts, we wanted to introduce an MMA fighter who is especially adept at striking. We brainstormed around key characteristics embodying a carefree and exuberant attitude that symbolizes South America, and Evasion creating a character who always has fun fighting. This led to Azucena's birth. We chose Peru as her home because they carry the ancient Incan martial arts tradition, Rumi Maki, martial arts centered around boxing. Peru was also a perfect fit for her backstory, which revolves around her background as not only a martial artist, but also a model and dancer, as well as her ambition to promote her family's coffee farm to the world. Let's see, a character design that embraces upbeat attitude and unique MMA moves. With Azucena's character design, we found it challenging to balance MMA striking techniques with a distinctive Peruvian flair. We incorporated detailed and colorful patterns inspired by traditional Peruvian garments into her looks. I love her clothing. We designed her costume to emphasize her unique fighting style by featuring a shorter jacket and sleeves with swinging fringe decorations. We also mixed modern sporty elements like a unique hairstyle and sneakers to create a character full of life who radiates youth. Cool character. Cool character. Yeah, she's cool. Let's check her shit out. I just want to pay attention to her animations the most. You can hear the leather pants if you wear headphones. The perfect blend. She likes coffee. Yeah, she's cool. Azucena! I think she'll be a lot of fun. Nice. That shit, man. She puts him to sleep. Okay, we're gonna watch that at 50%. What do you call that? Cold cocks him? Right here. Bah! Come on, dude. That feels like Steve's back one. Night night. That's so tight, dude. I wanted to see something there. So it avoids highs and mids, highs and lows, but it looks like she can sidestep. Like it has some lateral movement. Okay. Yeah. Also with Leroy. So she avoids. Okay, that's a punish. Damn. Right here. Okay. It does look like one of those, right? I guess, like, if she avoids an attack, I just want to know if it's, like, the player's choice if you want to sidestep, or if it automatically happens if you, like, avoid a certain attack. You know? And then here with Leroy, that's a high. She ducks under it and goes to the left. And then boom, he goes for a low, she does a counter attack. Just showing off a punish. This stage is really cool, and it seems like that Fakuram stage where there's a balcony break and then a floor break after. Yeah. Peru. This is the biggest debate of the 21st century. Coffee or tea? Damn! Right behind you, bro! Come on, dude. I know she's a character that's probably not going to get a lot of rematches. Boom. I like the ghosts. These two trailers have increased my hype so much, man. Ah, come on, dude. We'll have a look at that. I actually don't love the rage art that much. She's a Leroy icon right here. I think you can see my mouse. She's a Leroy icon on her cup of coffee, so that's interesting. I actually don't love her rage art because it like ends with this. I know it's like kind of funny and it subverts expectations, but it kind of like I don't love it. The whole like, here, let me just flick you real quick. I don't know. It doesn't fill me with hype. I like that part. Bam! I guess you knocked the fuck out already, and then she's like, okay, bye. Maybe I like it more. Nice. Let's look at her heat dodges. Okay. That's not yet heat. There, she's in heat. Also, it seems like she has this special dash. Like, I know everyone has a heat dash, but you first need to, like, hit your opponent, or they need to block it, and then you hold forward and your character does a heat dash. But It's pretty subtle, maybe you guys can hear it. But every time you expend heat, there's this sort of like ka-ching sound. And there is a ka-ching sound with her when she does it, when she does that dash. You'll see. There! That shit goes fast. Playback speed. There we go. But yeah, it definitely looks like if she avoids a low while in heat state, that it straight up becomes a launcher. Boom. There. Yeah, it's just that her stance looks really dynamic, you know? There's a lot of different animations, a lot of different times she gets to use it. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like an afterthought with her. I think it's gonna be really important to use that. Sweet. Ooh. That was a heat dodge as well right there. Right there. Not sure that's a launcher, but it's definitely a big something. As it cuts away right before. Boom. I think that's a launcher. I love it. Her spine. she's done. She's done for, dude. Look. She collapsed in on herself. Yeah, you don't see afterwards. I wouldn't be surprised if you can, like, pick her up off the ground. It got folded in half. Yeah, her animation work. That's one of the main reasons I like playing Feng. Like, I think his animations are goated. Kind of like with Feng, the main visual aesthetic of him, he's, you know, he's angry, buff Chinese man. And I'm like, alright, you know, that's alright. I have nothing against it. But when Feng starts animating is when I really love him. That's great. I love that.